quarterfinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Cleveland and the Philadelphia 76ers. You take a look at the 76ers. A critical juncture in the series for them, even though they lead the series 2-1. A win or a loss tonight can have a dramatic effect on the outcome of this series.
This could be one of those pivotal games, guys. Coming in as a lower seed, they've taken the lead in this series. If they win here tonight in front of that home crowd, I think they take complete control.
Yeah, you can't afford to lose this one, plain and simple. Not here at home. I mean, it would completely change the entire series. They did so well to swipe home court advantage, well, they don't want to give it right back.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Cleveland, Moncrief is out there with Hardaway. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Malone, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's the screen. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Now McGrady defending. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort from them all the way around. I mean, as you and I know, moral victories are empty consolation prize. A loss is a loss.
Here's Moncrief following the basket by John Wall. Moncrief the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Just 3 to shoot. A baseline J. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Black. He told me this is as close to being a must-win game as you could possibly get. He said we can't afford to go down 3-1. It would just make things so hard on us. We've got to do whatever it takes to find a way to keep this series up. We'll see if they can come through tonight, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. McGrady against Moncrief. Leonard with no one around. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
To the paint. Here's Hardaway. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this one. No good on that one. Good on the second. 76ers trailing. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Back to Wall. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hardaway kicks to Malone. 11 feet away. Bank shot. No good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Leonard dishes to McGrady. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The 76ers making a change here. Kemp's checked in. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Like at 6. Back to Antetokounmpo. Got a piece of it. Kemp with the steal. Ball against Hardaway. Pass to Leonard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
The 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Second, John Wall.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Rudy Gay's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Maravich comes in for McGrady. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for John Wall. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tumbo is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Love comes in for Karl Malone. Elijah Millsap's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Adams in for Moncrief. Now here's Gay. Kemp passes to Rubio. Takes a shot at the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
Against Maravich. Outside Hardaway. To the wing on the left. Love wide open. He fires. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
And stolen by Love. Hardaway kicks to Adams. Got a hand on it. Here is Maravich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now Rubio. Wallace a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Rubio penetrating. Kemp. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Hardaway dishes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Hardaway against Rubio, and Hardaway gets it to go.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
The screen from Kemp, and Rubio kicks to Kemp. Pass to Wallace, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got his first points of the night.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And stolen by Wallace. They push it up 4 on 3. Nobody near Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Now, here's Mutombo. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Rudy Gay again. And now a 4-point 76ers lead.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Love against Gay. Love outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. And no good as it rattles out. The 76ers leading by 4. Frazier the pass to Kemp. Shot is off. Good D from Love. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Millsap dishes to Adams. Mutombo kicks to Love. To the wing right side. Mutombo sets a screen. Love outside. Outside Millsap. Connects from 3-point range.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
And here's Maravich. Step back shot, and that's good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 3. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. 76ers lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for them.
And so here is Philadelphia. 3-point lead on the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Malone is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Moncrief at the 2 spot. And that one's good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here is Hardaway. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Wall. 6 to shoot. Hardaway passes to Malone. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Sixers pick up 2. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The dish to McGrady. The drive by Gay. Cavaliers with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Philadelphia. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Aldridge with a screen on Hardaway. Rubio dishes to Aldridge. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Outside Hardaway. Moncrief, El Cid with it. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Wall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Moncrief. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Moncrief's got 6.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that comeback.
Outside Leonard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Goes up the baseline, and he nails the jumper. He's got 10. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. Over to the left wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and again it's Cleveland.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Antetokounmpo running. Here's Hardaway. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. Well
defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Malone. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And the 76ers call time here.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
With the list of the best shooters during the postseason. LaMarcus Aldridge 4th.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Kemp comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Maravich in for John Wall.
Get open.
The screen from Kemp, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
The 76ers making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Get open.
And Rubio kicks to Maravich. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Maravich has got his second basket of the night.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
They set the pick. And here's Millsap from the arc. Rubio with the rebound.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Millsap, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Millsap's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. McGrady outside. Four on the shot clock. Rebound by Kevin Love.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
They set the screen. Outside, Antetokounmpo kicks it to Millsap. Lets it go. Moncrief's shot is off.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's McGrady, and the layup falls. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Comes in for Ricky Rubio, and then for Cleveland. Mutombo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Adams in for Elijah Millsap. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Moncrief. He's got 6. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Moncrief's got 8 points.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Frazier the pass to Maravich. Back to Frazier. It's Gay on the wing. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love. The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Rudy Gay. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Now here is Moncrief. 8 points for him. And it's sent back by Wallace. And here we go. Jumps up. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
It's Maravich on the wing. Adams defending. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Moncrief up top. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to them.
Now, here is Maravich. He has 6. Dishes it to Kemp. Shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Moncrief. He's got 10. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Fades. Love. No luck.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Philadelphia ahead, up 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Ricky Rubio. And Ricky, you guys had a tough battle on your hands tonight. What do you think the adjustments are that you might make for the second half?
We got a lot of turnovers, we got a lot of layups, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
Taking care of the ball, always crucial, Ricky. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So one half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Taking a look at the 76ers, they'll be extremely motivated to come out in the second half and try to secure control, because it's no secret to anyone that the difference between a 3-1 lead in a series as opposed to being tied 2-2 is massive. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a dominant performance, but you did get an idea of how efficient they can be. They'll need to continue that kind of shooting if they want to pull away in the second half.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Their defense is getting flat out embarrassed. Embarrassed, however you say it, Ernie. I realized they had to deal with a team who was red hot most of the first half, but that's an excuse. You know what? They got to be aggressive. They got to step up on that D. They got to prevent that. They need more effort, Ernie.
Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at the horn.
Thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. It's been quite a game for Sidney Moncrief.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge all out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wallace in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Wasted no time on that one. Antetokounmpo's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Cavs. Outside Aldridge. Malone against Wallace. McGrady dishes to Aldridge. From 11 feet away. And that one's good. Aldridge has got 6 points. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And here is Antetokounmpo. Passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Alone. Sweet little floater. 11 points in the game.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
The 76ers lead. The pass to Wallace. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Aldridge kicks to Wall. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Feeds it to Hardaway. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Philadelphia calls time here. It's been quite a game for Sidney Moncrief.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
Here's Aldridge. He's got 6. Wallace a screen. To the paint. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Wallace has got his second basket of the game. Clark, third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now here is Moncrief. 11 points in the game. It's deflected.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
The feed to Aldridge. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Now here is Moncrief. And there's Penny Hardaway on the assist by Moncrief. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
McGrady passes to Aldridge. Good D by Hardaway. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Antetokounmpo with the ball. To the middle, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Wallace the screen. Back to Wall. A floater. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Hardaway. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Aldridge with a screen on Hardaway. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Leonard, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Hardaway from outside. Good. Hardaway has got 10 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
McGrady dishes the wall. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Wallace. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Maravich, he's checked in for Leonard. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for John Wall. And here are the Cavaliers now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside Hardaway. He kicks it to Moncrief. 6 to shoot. It's a pick by Love. High, arcing shot.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Maravich left side. He feeds it to Gay. That ball. Nice feed that time from Maravich. Maravich has got 3 assists now in this one. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Love outside. Here's Moncrief. He's got 11. Pocket 6. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
1:56 left to play here in the third. Here's Hardaway, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And it's Gay with the rebound.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now, here is McGrady following the shot by Penny Hardaway. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
Switch here also for Cleveland. Davis is checked in for Moncrief. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Outside, Davis. He dishes it to Mutombo. Gay with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 4. Kemp kicks to McGrady. Back to Kemp. There's a screen. Here's Maravich. And that one's good. Maravich has got 8.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Love, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. He has 5. 76ers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Up top, Maravich, guarded by Hardaway. Now, here is Maravich, and he uses the glass on the layup. Maravich has got 4 points in the quarter.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. Semifinal. So on the floor for Cleveland, Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Malone. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward position. Now here is Moncrief. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead. That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
Pass to Malone. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for Malone. He's got 11 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Malone. The 76ers trailed by 6. Now Wall. Wallace a screen. And Wall kicks to Maravich. Back to Wall. Outside Aldridge. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And Wall kicks to Maravich. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And that one's good.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. There's the pick. Antetokounmpo kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And so he hits both.
Some really terrific numbers for Kareem. 10 points and 2 steals. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
The sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Now here's Leonard. Offline with his three. Here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Malone. Just 5 on the clock. The 11-footer, and he knocks down the jumper.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. They want things to be easy on themselves here late. Make sure he has the ball.
Here's Aldridge after the made shot from Karl Malone. Leonard. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Now, here's Aldridge. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Leonard on the wing. Shoots the 3. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's 13 points for Leonard. Cleveland's gone 3-6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside Hardaway. Outside Antetokounmpo. Here's Malone. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
He's good on the second.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
Wallace kicks the wall. Here's Aldridge. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now here's is Moncrief. Here's the dish to Abdul-Jabbar. Eyes the hook. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You know, it didn't seem to be any danger of getting that shot blocked, guys, but he decided to go to the hook anyway.
Wallace a screen. Here's Wall. Good D by Hardaway. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Hardaway. That's good. Hardaway's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Ball against Hardaway. And Leonard has it in the corner. Aldridge with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Leonard, no luck.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Ball against Hardaway. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And that one's good. 14 points for Aldridge.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
McGrady's checked in for the 76ers. Tumbo is checked in for Cleveland. Moncrief against McGrady. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's denied. McGrady outside. He's feeling it. That misses off the backboard. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Takes it to Antetokounmpo. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 8. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. .51 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Wall. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Mutombo. Ball against Hardaway. Here's Moncrief. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Here's Aldridge. And good. Got the Ingles that time.
with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's Hardaway. Mutombo is screen on Wall. Hardaway from outside, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
And not afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. Leonard playing extremely well. He has 15 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter. Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
This is Moncrief, 13 feet away. Buries it.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're losing by 5. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Aldridge. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's 37 seconds left in the game. And digital foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo.
That and that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 8. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Leonard, that's for 2. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Hardaway up top. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think hinged on who picked.
Kevin, you guys had a tremendous second half. What were the things that had to happen to win this game?
No, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan player of the game. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
A ton of his points were coming inside tonight. It really speaks to how aggressive he was in this game. If there was a path to the hoop, he was attacking. Love that kind of mindset in a backcourt or a wing player.
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not let it fall into a 2-game hole. He pumped new life into their season by leading them tonight to even the series. This kid is woo-wee.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you.